Hey guys, welcome back. This month we're playing all dating sims every day. This one's a little late because I slept in. But we're playing Enamored Risks. I don't know anything about this one, as I did the last one, but I'm hoping this one's a little bit less intense as the last one. So let's go ahead and start. Phone. Where'd I stick it? I sit up, rubbing the sleep from my eyes. It's too early for this. Where did you go? Aha! Grabbing my phone from the floor, I pull off the charger and punch in my passcode. I don't even have to unlock it to know what these texts are. No one texts me in the first place, but even if they did, it would never be this early. Another text pops up across the top of my screen as my phone vibrates in my hand. And I tap it, opening streams of text from both my parents. It's usual things that I don't want to answer. What are my grades? How many classes am I taking? The only one right answer, and it isn't the truth. Though even the right answer isn't the answer they want. Not that I've ever managed to figure out what exactly that is. But I keep dodging their questions, as I have been. I mean, I can, but it's going to get me in trouble. Which feels a little pathetic. I'm an adult now, aren't I? Or I'm supposed to be, though I don't feel like one. But it's not like I've ever been treated like one either. Send back a good morning, hoping that gets them to stop for just a minute, so I can back read to make sure I'm not missing anything that they'll complain about later. I don't see anything new, so I start tapping out a reply to them. 12 measly credit hours, and no, I don't know my grades. I won't know them until midterm and finals. I'm not sure if it's a blessing or a curse that my professors won't update grades on a more frequent basis. On one hand, I'm not assessing for week to week. On the other, I have no idea from week to week. I add in a final note that I'm going to be in class all day, and that I love them before muting my text notifications. I put my phone face down on the bed at the moment, getting up for the day. It's before my alarm would have gone off, but I might as well get out of bed. I can get some more studying in, maybe. Something so I don't feel like 12 hours of classes isn't enough. That's like average. Oh, they posted a story on their Instagram! There are way too many terms for all the things in the human body. I'm pretty good at memorization, but this is too much. I can feel my eyes glazing over. Where is this? Looks like an old house, maybe. Yeah, but where? Why do they have to talk about this now? It's so distracting. Guess it's my fault for finding it interesting enough to be distracted. Well, it's not on campus. No shit, Sherlock. If we had any abandoned churches on campus, people would have drunken party in it by now. It's not something I could do, exploring abandoned buildings like these people do. If my parents didn't kill me, I think I would probably get myself hurt, and then my parents would kill me. So the same end result. It's reckless and stupid. Do you want to see if we can find it after class? I feel like it's bad to talk about that right at this minute. I don't have time anyway. These muscle terms aren't going to memorize themselves. Class starts in about 10 minutes. I'll focus on this until then. The stool squeaks across the floor, snapping me out of my concentration. Hey. You're early. Usually Finn slides in right before the professor shuts the door. Oh, I haven't been to sleep yet. Look at my watch. How long have you been awake? About 22 hours now, maybe? I'll sleep after this. I didn't want to miss. I don't really know what to do with this information. Is he telling me he usually oversleeps and that's why he's almost late to class? Why was he up all night? I don't have a chance to inquire before the professor shows up, though, so I decide to take notes for him. He's pretty nice. I like him. Usually, having to have a partner or do any kind of group work is my least favorite thing. Usually, my partners never do their part, or they do it so badly I end up doing it anyways. Finn isn't bad, though. He keeps up on the material for the most part, and he's easy to get along with. He's only a little strange. I can't imagine having a wardrobe full of nothing but black clothes, but I've never seen him wear a color. Honestly, I wouldn't have paid him much attention if we hadn't ended up accidental lab partners, but I can't say I have any complaints. I still glance at him as the professor begins his lecture, and Finn looks like he's already fading. I think he might have been better off skipping class. Not that I've come to class on too little sleep. I don't think I have the capacity to skip class. I hate that my stomach drops at the thought alone. I hate the thought of looking at my phone later. Like I expected, Finn fell asleep a few minutes into class, and is still asleep actually. I'm not sure if it's that the professor didn't notice or that he didn't care, or maybe he did and Finn's going to get docked for it later. All the more reason I'm glad I took some extra thorough notes. Though, this isn't quite legible yet. I give him a careful shake, hoping that it isn't rude. I feel like it would be worse to not wake him up, though. He said he was sleeping after this, but he should do that in a bed. He vaguely stirs, and I find myself thinking he's kind of cute. Long eyelashes, and what looks like some smudged eyeliner. I don't think it occurred to me before college that guys would wear makeup willingly, but he does, and it looks nice. I shouldn't be staring. I give him another shake, and his eyes finally open. He sits up, blinking blearily and rubbing his face. That wasn't supposed to happen. Ugh. Well, I took notes for you, so it could be worse. Though I probably need to rewrite them for you. Show him my notes, and he looks over them, blinking the sleep from his eyes before he starts laughing. I really appreciate the thought, but I think you're right. Is this even English? It should be. It's the only language I know. I'm not sure. Maybe you unlock something in your subconscious. I can't help but laugh a little at that, tucking my notebook away. That's absurd. I can type these up and email them to you if that works. It does. I appreciate it. It's not a problem. I was going to type them anyway. Anyway, I have another class to get to. See you. Checking my watch, I probably shouldn't have dawdled. But more than that, I think I shouldn't have scheduled my classes quite so close together. By the time I get back to my apartment, my phone has too many texts again. I really don't want to read them. But I do, because what else am I going to do? Ignore them? That'll go over well, I'm sure. Reading over them properly, I feel pretty bad. I should have kept my course low and powered through it. Though it's bold of them to think I'm doing anything extra or romantic. The last time I had a boyfriend, I think I was 14. I really don't like it when they're mad at me, though. I take a breath and type out an apology. I'll make it up to them next term. They're paying for my classes, so it's the least I can do. I don't want to disappoint them. Tonight, Finn looks more awake than he did in the class before, which is good because we need to get this lab report done, and I could do it myself, but I don't particularly want to. Aside from that, this is one of my few chances to socialize at all. I like Finn well enough, and I like to get to know him better. He's pretty reserved, though. I don't think I've ever heard him mention a hobby or anything that he's into. We really don't talk stuff for class, which doesn't say much about anyone. I feel like I've forgotten how to talk to people, though. How do you talk to someone about something that isn't schoolwork? Do you have any plans after this? That's a start, I guess. Finn stops what he's doing for a moment and shrugs. Nothing in particular. Do you? I thought all you did was study. Not all the time. Just most of the time. Part of me feels a little offended that he's making fun of me, but he's smiling, and I think maybe he doesn't mean it in a mean way. Besides, it's not like he's wrong. Can't get mad at the truth. I do other things. Like... I like to try my hand at music composition sometimes on the computer. Reading, too. Walks are nice if the weather's good. I like walking around the part of town with all the old houses. They're much more interesting than anything built nowadays. They have a lot more personality to them. What about you? He's quiet for a long moment, finishing up the question we were working on before answering. I do a lot of outdoor stuff, I guess. I used to do rock wall climbing. This is not what I expected for someone that looks like this. Is there a reason you're staring? I didn't take you as the type to do a lot of physical stuff. What did you expect? That I haunted campus? Haunted campus? That I haunted campus. Oh, I see. Looking for my next victim? No! Not quite that dramatic, but it's closer to what I was imagining. I don't know, maybe you stayed in more. He laughs and shakes his head. Nah, I like being outside. During the day? Sure, but not without SPF 100 sunscreen. Oh, that explains how you could be an outdoorsy person and still be this pale. Do you know how to answer the next question? Let's see. He doesn't seem interested in telling me anything else, so we focus on getting the lab report done. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, but it's nice. There's something sad about how much stimulation I get out of doing this lab report with him. It takes me a moment to realize what I'm hearing beyond the music from my headphones. My studying focus broken now. The screen of my phone says it's Mom. I wonder what she wants. It's the same as always. Anytime they ask me what I'm doing, it's never because they want to know what I'm up to. I lean back in my chair and tap out a reply to them, letting them know I'm studying. Another text comes through at this one and a little different from usual. What am I doing on the weekend? I don't know yet. Is she worried about me? Both my parents are always worried about me, technically, but not in a way that feels particularly loving. I'll tell her I don't have plans, see where that gets me. The typing notification appears on my phone screen after I send it. Hope you blocked in time for studying. Really? My head hurts. Shaking my head, I stop squeezing my phone in a death grip and turn it off. I don't ever do enough, do I? If it's not studying, there's no point in it to do anything that I do. They haven't asked me about friends since I told them I didn't have any months ago. I don't know what to do. I know they love me, but what does that even mean? Do they care about me, or do they just care about my success? I can't tell. I've never been able to. Turning off my phone, I drop it on the floor. They're never going to be happy with me. Shocking no one, least of all myself, I spend my weekend sleeping and studying. Not that I have anyone to shock. But it's fine. I'm going to do great on this test. And then, study some more. It never ends. Look! In front of me, a couple of my classmates are excited about something. How did they get so high up? I don't know. I think that's the old cathedral, you know? The one you pass on the highway if you're coming from the north side of campus? No, that can't be it. Roof's the wrong color. I wonder who runs it. They have to be pretty fearless to get up on that roof, right? Or stupid. Both? Both. Probably someone on the football team or something like that. I watch these videos on YouTube, and it takes a lot of work to get up some of these places. Excuse me? Huh? What is it? This is the most impulsive thing I've done in who knows how long. I can feel myself losing my resolve already, but no, I won't. What are you talking about exactly with the old cathedral? Oh, there's some UberX group that goes to school here. They post a lot of photos and videos to their Instagram account. Yeah, see? Like this. They show me a photo of a steeply inclined roof with dark shingles, barely visible in the darkness. The sky is a sea of stars. Even now, just looking at a picture of it, I feel breathless. See? You get it. It's cool, right? Super cool. Look at this. They show me more of the photos, some of them in buildings that really don't look safe. One that has a vague, partial shape of a person in it with a mask of some sort on it. The caption on it, this one says, "What's with the spooky mask? For those of you watching at home, we're in an old place with potential asbestos problem, and I'd like to escape here with some cool pictures, not lung cancer, thanks." So this place was built in the 1900s, probably. It was used in construction for a long time. Each photo they show me feels like a frozen piece of time. Places with old medical files, places where nature has taken over again. It's amazing. Yeah, wow, I'm definitely going to follow them. The professor walks in then, so I quickly thank my classmates and go back to my desk, quickly searching up the account. I hit the follow button without thinking too hard about it before reading their bio. Feeling adventurous? Come find us. I feel jittery. Excited? My nerves are flooded with excited energy. For the first time, I barely focus on my notes, and I barely hear the homework assigned. I'm going to find these places. I was good. I did some studying over the weekend. A little. Not much, though. Usually that would stress me out, but right now, I can't bring myself to care. I spend most of my time digging through the Instagram account of these UberX people, going all the way back to the first post to see if I could figure out where these pictures are from. There's factories, an abandoned mall, an old theme park, a lot of old houses, abandoned hospitals. Some of the hospitals have old patient files, which I can't help but wonder, is that a HIPAA violation? Bless me. I can't stop thinking about it. I can't think of a single time in my life that I've been this fixated on something. Alex, are you there? I jump, startled back to my senses. Studying? I'm studying with Finn, or I'm supposed to be, anyways. Sorry, I spaced out. I think you went to another planet, maybe. Crap, that was embarrassing. I pull out my phone and pull up the account. I feel like the need to justify myself. Maybe he'll understand. How can you see all this stuff and not be interested? I was thinking about this. I have been all weekend. I showed him the account and he immediately stiffens. That kind of thing seems pretty dangerous. Oh, I haven't done it. Some of the guys at the gym where I used to go wall climbing did. It's fine to look, but it's dangerous. You shouldn't try to do this kind of thing. Somehow I feel like a deflated balloon, but only for a minute. I'm not going to do anything stupid. I like having a mystery to solve, so I want to find out what at least one of these places is exactly. You'll get yourself killed. I will not. Why do you care anyway? I don't know. Logic tells me I should stop someone from running into abandoned buildings. Seems like a questionable life choice. You'd be stupid to dig into it. I feel so tense, so agitated. I can take care of myself. I'm not a child and I'm not stupid. But we're here to study, and I have been slacking on that. Taking a deep breath, I force myself to calm down. Sorry for bringing it up. We should get back to this, right? Yeah. The rest of the evening feels stiff, off, and tense, but we get through it. Back home, there's a nagging thought in the back of my head that I should study some more before I go to bed. But I don't want to do that. I pull up the Instagram account, looking over the photos again. This one's set they did in a hospital, I think anyway. It looks like it's only one floor, though. Usually, they explore the whole building, so this must be the only level to this place. I grab my laptop and open up my browser. There can't be that many abandoned hospitals, right? In the end, there's a couple of small psych wards nearest to here that were closed but not torn down. I'm feeling excited again. I want to go see these places. Sitting in my car, the first location was a bust. There was a gate that was open, but the windows and the doors were all locked. This is risky, but I'm not going to be more reckless by trying to break and enter. This is illegal as is, but that would be really illegal, and I don't really want to get arrested. My parents would flip, but I might also get kicked out of school. If I get kicked out of school, then I have to go home. I'm not getting arrested, because I'm not going to do anything stupid. Anything stupider. I'll be fine. I punch in the next address on my phone. The first location's a bus, but I'm not giving up. Not yet, anyways. The drive to the next site is pretty painless, boring. Your destination is on the left. I look to my left as I drive past, noticing the no trespassing sign first. Maybe this is a bad idea. I change lanes, ready to get back on the highway and turn around. I feel kind of sad about it, though. I see a supermarket parking lot and flip my turn signal, turning way too hard into the lot and earning myself an annoyed honk for breaking out of nowhere. But really, whose fault is it that they were tailgating? I pull into a parking spot and turn off my car, pulling up the map on my phone. It's about only a 10-minute walk back to the site. I came all the way out here. I'm going to at least look. I get out, grab my backpack, and lock up my car. Mess me up when I sneeze. And then I make double sure I locked it. It beeps at me and I start my trek. Approaching the site, I notice a barbed wire wrapped around the top of this 6-foot-tall fence. Maybe I won't be able to get in. Circling around, there's no gate I can get through, but there is a patch in the top of the fence where the wire is broken. Looking up at it, I try to remember the last time I climbed a fence. Maybe when I was a little kid? But I never even really did anything adventurous then either. I grab the chain link, stick in my foot, and carefully pull myself up on top of the fence. Take it slow, don't get scratched. If I have to get a tetanus shot and it runs through my parents' insurance, they're going to have to know I was up to something. Very carefully, I get my feet under me and I hop down. Ow! Note to self, don't do that again. Ow. I wait for the pain in my foot to dissipate and then carefully stand up, walking over to the building. I enter through the door at the back, wincing as it creaks. I step inside, letting the door close behind me. The floors are covered in dust and dirt, and I've never been somewhere so quiet. Even if I'm the only one here, it feels criminal to let my footsteps make noise. I approach the front of the building, spotting old, water-damaged posters on the wall for group activities. On the front desk, there's a file, old pens, a keyboard was left behind. You could almost believe this was ready for another day of work, another day of treating patients. I take some pictures as I walk, careful not to disturb anything. I feel like time stopped here long ago, and I don't belong as someone from the present. I walk down the next hallway, peeking into the rooms. There's still a bed in them, some made, some stripped. Stubby wooden pencils lay on top of ancient pads of paper. I wonder, when I become a nurse, if I'll ever end up working somewhere like this. What I read online says this was a psych ward for adults, but so much of it feels child-proofed. I understand why, but it's strange nonetheless. I don't know if I could work somewhere like this, actually. No one goes to a hospital because they want to, but especially no one comes out to a place like this because they want to. Hey, is someone here? This is the police. Crap! Think. The doors don't have locks. I quickly slip inside the closest room and carefully close the door as quietly as possible. Pulling off my backpack, I crawl under the bed and pull the backpack in, hugging it close to my body. I squeeze my eyes shut, heart thudding in my chest. I can't get caught. Footsteps. Hello? Is anyone here? I feel like all the air has left my lungs. I've never been this scared in my life. But I focus on listening as footsteps continue and then fade into the distance. They get louder again, passing the room I'm in, until I hear the sound of the door at the front open and close. It's quiet again. I crawl out from under the bed, standing and putting my backpack back on. I dust myself off, and this time, I'm much more careful about getting back out of here. Back in my car, I take a minute to just sit there and catch my breath before pulling out my phone and opening a DM to the account. There's some texts from my parents waiting, but I'm not going to try to reply to those right now. Selecting the pictures, I send them all before locking my phone, tossing it on the passenger seat. It's easy enough to get back home from here. For the first time ever, Finn is there before me. I wave to him and then stop. I don't think I've ever seen him look like this either. As I take my seat, he doesn't acknowledge me, instead he's just messing with his phone. I wonder what's eating him. Class is hard to focus on, and it doesn't seem like Finn's focusing much either. I don't think he's looked away from his phone for more than a minute. Okay, putting away my notebook, my pen. I need to talk to you. What? Okay. He doesn't budge as the classroom empties out, and neither do I. This is intimidating. What the hell were you doing? Excuse me? I saw the photos. What were you doing? Photos? Oh my god. He's the one that runs the account? It's your account? Is this what you meant about doing outdoor stuff? Look, yes, but that doesn't matter. Did you go by yourself? Have you done this before? I did. Are you stupid? I am not. I was fine. Do you realize how dangerous it is to mess around in abandoned buildings? You could have gotten yourself killed. Well, you're the one with the account that says come find us. That gets him to stop talking long enough for me to keep going. I didn't get hurt because I'm not stupid. I was careful. I didn't disturb anything. I didn't get hurt. Well, I'll just leave out the part about almost getting caught by the police. Do you go by yourself? If he's being a hypocrite, damn it, no, I don't. I go with a couple of friends. Then if you're so concerned about what I'm doing, I take a breath. You should let me come with you. The way he's staring at me, I can't tell if he's mad, shocked, or just thinks I'm crazy. Maybe I am. Maybe not having real conversations with anyone for months made me crazy. But after a moment, he sighs and rubs his face. Fine, I'll ask if they're okay with it. I'd rather you come with us than go off by yourself again. Oh. I think I didn't expect him to agree to this. I don't even know what to say. I'll text you. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Don't go off exploring anything else in the meantime. I won't. My heart is thudding in my chest. I didn't know I could be this kind of person. I've been feeling weirdly anxious in the past couple of days. I really didn't expect Finn to be involved with the account. I know I shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but... well, I did. Not that I know what I expected from him, but it wasn't this. But he probably didn't expect this from me either. Bzzz. I look at the notification on my screen, and for once, I don't feel stressed. I feel a little excited. It's not a number I have in my phone, but it says it's Finn. He's texted me a couple times before, but since it was just for study meetups, I never really bothered to add him to my contacts. I open the message, excitement bubbling within me as I read over it. He wants to meet at a coffee shop today. Do I have time? I close the textbooks that opens on my desk. I have time. I text back that I can meet them and then add Finn's number to my phone. I wonder what his friends are like. I'm a little early, I think. This place is cute, and it smells nice. I walk up to the counter, looking over everything on the menu. Seems like mostly normal things that you can get at any coffee shop. The raspberry mocha sounds nice, though. And they have milk alternatives. Can I get you something started for you? Oh, can I get the raspberry mocha with almond milk? He writes in a flurry across the cup. Do you want whipped cream on that? No, thank you. You got it. Can I get a name? Alex. He stops and blinks at me. Are you here to meet Finn by chance? I am. So they always look, all the boys so far look very uninterested. So I'm just like, okay. Oh, you can't see the boys. I'll move me over. Whoop, that's the game. JK. There. You know what the girl looks like now, so it's fine. Nice to meet you. I'm Paxton. I'm on the clock right now, but I'll be over to join you guys soon. While I make you a drink, can you go meet Zaina over there? He gestures to a pretty girl sitting at a table in the corner with her headphones on. Okay, what do I owe you? Don't worry about it, it's on the house. I'll bring it over in a few minutes. Oh, thank you. I stuff the cash I had in my hand into the tip jar and walk over to the table he gestured to. The pretty girl, Zania, joins me and looks up. Can I help you? I'm here to meet Finn, and, Paxton said I should just come over here. Oh, hey, Alex, right? Is it short for something? She softens immediately, pulling her headphones off and patting the seat next to her. Oh, no, it's just Alex. We're gonna save. Feels like we've went through most of the intro. My parents thought they were getting a boy. They got me instead. But they didn't like any of the feminine variations, so it's just Alex. Huh, cute. I can feel my cheeks get hot. Usually people don't think it's weird. She thinks it's cute? Is it cute? Anyway, Finn will show up eventually. He's probably overslept, or he got distracted doing his eyeliner. You know how that goes. The way Zania just moves on with the conversation snaps me out of my embarrassment. I think about how the most I've ever done is sloppily apply a little with a pencil, so no, I don't know. But the day I saw him sleeping, it did look pretty good. Oh yeah, it's nice to meet you, by the way. Likewise. Her attention shifts to her phone as she scowls. Don't leave me on red when you're late, asshole. She rolls her eyes and puts her phone on the table. So you went out to that old hospital by yourself? Yeah, I went to another one too, but it was locked up. I don't know how to pick locks. I'm glad you don't. If you got caught, you could have gotten charged with breaking and entering on top of trespassing. Can't play dumb like you didn't know you were trespassing when you also broke in after all. Oh, that makes sense. I think Finn knows how to pick locks, but like, seriously, don't do it. Though, she's burning holes in her phone now. Sometimes I can't help but think it might be a useful skill to have. For when your idiot friend is incapable of being on time for anything. I've decided that I'm never ever going to piss off Zania. Ever. Hey. I jumped a bit as he takes the seat next to me across from Zania. Where did he come from? So, what's your excuse? I was too comfortable to get up. You're an ass sometimes, you know that? You never miss a chance to remind me. I would be worried, except Finn doesn't seem at all put off by Zania's reactions. He might even enjoy needling her. Zaina, right? Zaina? Zaina sounds better, yeah. Zaina looks ready to say something else when Paxton sets down a mug in front of her. And a mug in front of me. Sorry about the wait. It's fine, thank you. Zaina doesn't say anything, but she's holding the mug up, close to her face, and she looks like she's in heaven. Paxton walks away again before returning a moment later with 2 more mugs. I knew it was good to move not to go on break until you showed up. I wasn't that late. Anyway, me being late isn't what the topic is. Maybe it should be. Nah, telling Alex what we do is way more exciting. I keep my mouth shut, not wanting to get on Zaina's nerves by agreeing with Finn, and not wanting to be a third person on Finn's back about being late, even though he was pretty late. Besides, I don't want her running off to do this stuff on her own again. I wasn't gonna... Good! So where do we start? The basic rules would be good, I guess. He drums his fingers on the table for a moment before continuing. So generally, you don't actually break into places. The hospital you went to was unlocked, right? That's fine. But breaking and entering is a bad idea. I told her that already. It's never a bad reminder. What else? Oh, you know how at parks they always tell you, take nothing but photos, leave nothing but footprints? Same rules apply to you here. You want it to look like you were never there? You'll find cool stuff sometimes, but you leave it for the next explorers to find. That makes sense. I think taking photos is the best part, personally. There's something cool about capturing the process of urban decay on film. Or memory card. Zaina laughs a bit at that. Zaina. These days, yeah. Sorry, I'm really struggling. I'm just like, I think it's very important you should pronounce people's names right, like 100%. But I'm really bad at reading, so. Like, I can read books all day, but reading out loud, it's a whole other world. I did really like seeing all the photos on your account. That's what really inspired me to go and try it for myself. By yourself. And I won't do it again. Lesson learned. Good. I'll stop bringing it up. Maybe. Really, though, the idea that if you get hurt or something goes wrong, someone can go get help or call 911 for you. Which, speaking of 911, sometimes we run into people when we're exploring. Sometimes they're cops. They've been cops more than once. Even so, don't run. Sometimes we've hidden, sometimes we're just up front that we're exploring and taking pictures. But if you run, there's a good chance you're going to get hurt, or they're going to think you're doing something like vandalism. But we'll only take pictures of that. Are you prepared for that kind of thing? Considering I already almost got into trouble once. Sure, might as well. I'd rather not get arrested, but we'll just have to be careful. Cool, let's see. We're not taking her anywhere with asbestos, right? No, not now anyway. I would need a mask for that, right? Yep, unless you want cancer in 40 years. I can't say that I do. Didn't think so. Anyway, that's most common in places that were built between the 30s and 50s. Right? Even though I wasn't banned until the late 70s. It wasn't banned. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, but we're going to be taking you to more contemporary places. Probably. Though it would be good to have gloves for that. I'm not along. So far, everything they're telling me makes sense. And it's making my heart race. The same kind of giddy excitement I felt exploring the hospital I went to before. This is so unlike me, but I don't want to let this feeling go. You look awfully excited. I jump a little bit. Well, I've always wanted to see this kind of old architecture up close. Old buildings have always kind of fascinated me. And seeing the psych ward also pretty cool. Really cool, honestly. It felt so timeless. Like aside from the dust everywhere, you could imagine people coming in again. The old files were there, the beds were still there. I've never seen anything like it before. Never experienced anything like that before. And, oh no, they're staring. I got way too excited. Yeah. I don't make eye contact with them until I hear Finn chuckle beside me. It is cool, isn't it? I think you'll make a good addition to our little team. I feel my face flush from the compliment, my heart pounding in my chest. Meet us back here, say, this Thursday, around 10:30 p.m. We'll leave after Paxton's off work. I can do that. Cool. Anyone want to tell her anything else? I'm curious to see what our newbie is made of. Newbie? Okay, now I'm embarrassed. Don't tease her too much, Zinnia. If she's put off by this, she's gonna have a bad time. I'm not, I'm fine. I can handle a little teasing. Good. We'll see you Thursday then. It was good to meet you, by the way. It was good meeting you too, all of you. I'll see you Thursday. I can't think of the last time I was this excited about anything. Finn texted me this morning to let me know that I just needed a good pair of shoes for this. No respirator required for this particular place, which is good given that I haven't had a chance to get one yet. It seems to be the regular thing to meet up with Paxton once he's done with his shift at the cafe. I'm filled with nervous energy, but something else too. But once the front door of the mansion opens, all the nervousness melts away into pure, unadulterated excitement. We head inside and I'm met with that same feeling as before, but also something new. Let's take a look around, shall we? I'm not lonely. Yeah. It feels nice to really be with people again, outside of class, outside of schoolwork. This is just something fun. Or hopefully it will be. Do we want to split off into pairs? That sounds good to me. Personally, whoever comes with me is getting dragged into looking for any secret pathways. What about you two? Don't know yet. We'll see where the inspiration and my camera take me. I mostly just wanted to explore the house. This would be a good chance to get to know them all a little better. We're gonna save right here. There we go. Yes. Okay. Anywhere you want to go in particular, Alex? I would like to go with Finn because he is the cutest. Oh, you have more of an appetite for excitement than I expected. I could say the same to you. Finn laughs easily at that. He has a point, though. I didn't think I had this in me either. With that settled, we'll meet back here in half an hour or so. We split into two groups, Paxton following after Zinnia while I go with Finn. Our pace is slow, and he periodically stops to examine the walls. He is such light and careful. Do you often find secret passages? Not often, but sometimes. Just often enough that it's worth looking every time. There's maintenance tunnels under the school, you know. Have you been in them? Yeah, with Zania and Paxton. We've only done it the one time, though. Pretty sure we get in more trouble with the school that we couldn't talk our way out of them with police, you know? Yeah. Want to go sometime? I don't want to get kicked out of school. My parents would have my head. You're not the only one. We'd just be extra careful. I'm not convinced now, but maybe I'll be more interested another time. Especially given that I didn't think I'd be doing any of this in the first place. As we wander through the mansion, we end up in a storage room. While Finn was looking around, my eyes fall on a gold frame with a sheet over it. What's this? I lift up the sheet carefully, revealing a painting of a man and a woman kissing. It has an unexpectedly calm atmosphere despite the darkness of the storage room. Nice find. Oh, thank you. It's pretty. It is. I watch as he carefully leans the frame forward, examining the back of it. What are you doing? Seeing if there's a potential title for this thing anywhere. Are they usually on the back? No, I found old paintings that aren't titled at all. But it's worth looking. Le Confort, maybe. I love Monster, but why does he make me so burpy? He sets the frame back into place and we take a look at it again. I wonder who painted it. And who the subjects are. Well, it's down in this dusty storage area, so maybe one of them got dumped after they painted this. That's depressing. Or maybe one of them died. Do you think this way because you're a goth, or is this who you are? Why not both? I can't help but laugh a little at that. I like his sense of humor. What if it wasn't so miserable? Maybe the couple lived long time ago. Wait, what? Maybe the couple lived a long, happy life together, and this ended up down here after they passed. Since this still involves dying, you're not really making this all that better. It is less sad than one of them being alone. You have a point. I do. I drop the sheet back over the painting. Should we start heading back? Sounds good. We meet back in the main area of the house and talk a little bit about what we found in our explorations before heading our separate ways. Back in my apartment, I fall into bed. I'm tired. But for the first time in months, my eyes aren't burning. My back doesn't hurt. I don't close my eyes and see walls of text. For the first time in months, I feel really, really happy. Aww. I got a text from Finn during class, inviting me to another site. Feel my face burn and tap out a quick reply that I'd like to come before putting on my phone away. By this point, our professor's back to teaching and I throw myself back into taking notes. It's hard to focus, though, as I wonder about where we're going to go tonight. Finn texts me the address this time and we meet at the site. The inside of this old hospital isn't exciting in and of itself, but it's bigger than the other two places we've been. This time, I'm a little more prepared too, with a first aid kit tucked into my backpack. No one got hurt last time, but better safe than sorry, right? Do we want to split up again? Sounds good to me. I like having the newbie around. We don't have to stick together quite as much. What, do you not like hanging out with me, Zania? You're unbearable and you know it. Finn laughs. It's a little difficult to parse their relationship. They seem to be okay. They're kind of like how some of my old friends are with their siblings, I guess. Anyone in particular you want to come with, Alex? Dang, they're gonna ask me every time, aren't you? I'm gonna go with Finn again, 'cause he's cute. Fine by me. He doesn't wait long before he's already trekking down the hall, away from the others. Oh, wait up. Oh, right, sorry. He slows his step until I'm at his side and we continue our walk together. This place feels bigger on the inside. Yeah, it does. More than usual, anyway. More than usual? Well, a lot of these abandoned places look big on the inside because so much of the clutter is gone. This place is different. I don't really know what Finn is seeing. It's a standard, albeit dusty, hospital to me. But I wonder what the world is like in Finn's eyes. Anything in particular you're searching for? If you're asking about what I'm searching for in life, the answer is no. If you're asking about the hospital, then the answer is also no. Fair enough. It's mostly quiet between us after that, but I'm still pretty entertained by Finn's eyes sweeping the entire place meticulously. He's serious about his own way. It's nice. I feel like we're undercover investigating or something. Do I have something on my face? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to stare. So you were staring. No, it's not like that. Like what? I didn't say anything. I was just noticing how you seem very focused, that's all. I guess it might seem that way. He trails off, his focus returning to the numerous doors we pass. I wonder what he's looking out for. This time. Huh? This time what? We didn't find anything last time. This time I know we will. Wow, you really are excited today. And optimistic, too? What are you going on about now? You seem determined, that's all. It's getting me excited, too. You're the one who wanted to come. I'd hope you are. You know what I meant, Finn. He chuckles and rolls his eyes at me before focusing on the next door we come across. I can't pinpoint why, but it's built differently than others. This one looks like it might have something interesting for you. Nice eye. I think you're right. Huh? Oh, it's locked. No way. I think it's just stuck. He uses both hands this time, straining against the door that's not budging. Are you sure it's stuck? Should I help? No, it's fine. I can open a stuck door. No reason for you to hurt yourself. Can't tell if he's trying to be nice or patronizing me. Well, if you think someone might get hurt, maybe we should just move on. He shakes his head way too fast. Nuh-uh. Hold on. One more try. Finn! Whether the door was stuck or locked doesn't matter anymore. It falls with a crash to the floor and Finn along with it. I rush over to him, past the snapped-off door hinges that roll under the kicked-up dust and debris. Finn! Are you okay? I move to help him sit up before I gasp and see red tinged on both his shoulders and the broken door. Oh my god, Finn, you're hurt! He looks over to his shoulder and winces. Oh man, I like this shirt. Focus, Finn. Hold on. I brought my first aid kit. I'll bandage you up. It's fine. I think the door got worse than me. It's not fine. Who cares about a door when you're bleeding? I'm definitely panicking more than Finn is. Isn't he worried about getting an infection? Finn sighs and shakes his head while I start putting on the kit. Alex, I promise I'm okay. Jeez. A little pain doesn't matter. I'm more annoyed about the damaged property than anything. Well, sure, but shouldn't we make sure you don't get infected or something? Don't want to be bandaged. I'd rather keep going. But your shoulder, Finn, I really insist. He chuckles and reaches for my head before pausing. Huh? What is it? He moves away from my head and instead takes my hand. Blood. Follows gaze to see him turn my hand palm up. He's right, I got some of his blood on my hand when I helped him sit up. Oh, I didn't notice. Finn sighs and gently lets me go, a brief flash of guilt crossing his face. Fine. What? So you want me to bandage you? Sure. I don't really know why he changed his mind, but I'm grateful for it. It's one less thing to worry about. Good. Thank you. I carefully blot away the blood and then spray the antiseptic. It's not as bad as it initially looked, thank goodness. Finn says nothing, gazing off in the distance and only flinching when I finally tighten the end of the gauze. It's not perfect, but it'll hold. Oops. Sorry. Did that hurt? I'm done, by the way. He looks down at his shoulder and flexes it before smiling back at me. Didn't hurt? Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. He carefully takes my hand again, opening a wet tissue packet from the kit before cleaning away the small spot of blood there. For a moment, he really does look like a vampire with the way he's so focused on it. Vampires are like my favorite thing, right? But I don't ever pick games beyond that, like dating sims. I just buy dating sims. So it's crazy. Thanks. Let's go back. Right, I guess it is late. I'm sorry we didn't find something cool. Finn doesn't look disappointed in the slightest, much to my surprise. In fact, he just grins at me again. Nah, I think we saw plenty. Huh? He doesn't elaborate, but I'm too exacerbated to question him further. We leave the broken door behind, and I wonder what it was about that was so cool. What a weirdo. I do like the music. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for it. So we're at a hospital again. Okay. As much as I'm enjoying exploring these places, hear me all... I think I'll be satisfied if I never see another hospital. The first one I went to was exciting because I've never done anything like it before. The last one was fun because I was exploring with everyone else. This one... Well, I already know what I want to do. I don't need to see the inside of this one again, but it's sure such a tall building. We're gonna go with Finn. What's on your mind? Wanna go up to the roof with me? Huh, me? Yeah, you don't want to? I didn't say that. But sure. Finn lets me take the lead to the roof, which is a nice change of pace. I feel a bit giddy about the whole situation. Though it doesn't escape my notice that he keeps looking past me. Hey Finn, what are you looking at? Nothing. Yeah, right. The staircase to the roof is pretty sturdy, and it boosts my confidence when I see the doorknob approaching. Watch the last step. I squint and see it. The last step has a slightly different color. I gingerly step on it, but it doesn't budge. It's safe. Is that what you were watching for? You were worried. Definitely didn't say that. Finn pouts and snaps his head away from my gaze. What's he so embarrassed about anyway? I don't let it distract me for too long before I carefully push the door and step onto the roof. Wow. It's better than I thought. The stars are brilliant above, but so is the city below. It glitters beautifully, just like the sky, in a sea of swirling knives and gold. If one is merely reflecting the other, part of me wonders which is the original. Finn comes up behind me, but he looks far less impressed. No danger whatsoever. Finn, that's what you were looking for? I don't know whether to laugh or cry, and Finn chuckles when he sees my expression. The view is just okay. Just okay? I don't know why I'm so desperate to show him, but I wave my hand enthusiastically towards the sea and get him to look at it again. It's beautiful, Finn. We can see everything from here. I hesitate and pull back my hand, feeling as if the sea was real and I caused a ripple across it. It must have been the wind. It's just a bunch of lights. It's not! Look! Over there! I point to the left of the roof. See? If you really look, you can see there's so many different colors. There's even a range of the whites and yellows. Some are big and some are small. Isn't it beautiful? So many different lives at home. So many families having dinner. Or maybe they're stuck late at work. Or maybe they're on dates. And there, see straight ahead? Maybe he's not convinced yet, but I can show him. There's a giant light right in the center, but it's probably just an apartment or something, you know? Or maybe it's a party or a gathering, and we can see all of it from here. It's incredible. Could be a fire. Or a bonfire. Finn laughs at my counter-suggestion, which just fires me up even more. And, it's all relaxing. You can sit back and realize you're not alone in the world, you know? The sky looks so beautiful and vast. And so does the city. Except those lights are in lives. So while the stars sometimes feel too far away, we know these city ones are right here with us. So optimistic. You look just like him. What? Sorry, I'm not sure I caught that. You're just like him. Did I hear that right? What does he mean by that? Hey, now. Finn rushes to my side, helping me steady with a strong grip around my waist. I'm alright, I just tripped a little. You need to be careful up here. You could fall. Yeah, noted. He stares at me a little longer before nodding and gently letting me go. He's not touching me anymore, but the warmth of Finn's hands still makes me feel... So what were you saying? That you convinced me. Really? Sure, the roof is fine. So will you sit with me? You want to stay? I knew he'd see how beautiful the view was. Finn plops down and pats the spot next to him. We can stay a little longer if you want, as long as you stay away from the ledge. That won't be a problem. I carefully sit down and stare at the gorgeous sight. It's so great that we can see the sky clearly at all with the pollution these days. It's a great night. Finn? Yeah, it's a beautiful night. I peek over to see him smiling, the stars, or perhaps the city lights, reflecting in his eyes. It takes my breath away. You know, if you like the stars so much, there are plenty of other rooftops to see them from. Are you offering to take me? He turns his head to look at me, still smiling. I am. Perhaps I'll take you up on that. I'm glad I convinced you to enjoy the view. The view is still just average. Hey! He laughs and lays back on the roof, using his arms as a headrest. In comparison to the others, I could show you, I mean. Oh, you could have just said that in the first place, you know. But what fun would that be? I sigh and I find myself deciding to lay down next to him. If the occasional gust of wind didn't pass by, I feel like I'd be able to sleep here. This is comfortable. A bit chilly, though, after a while. Here. He scoots himself next to me until our bodies touch. I'm instantly warmer, both from his body heat and his kindness. Oh, thank you. Maybe Finn means what he said about the better views, because he's no longer looking, just staring at the same spot in the sky, as if it holds a secret. He looks so peaceful. I try not to laugh, seeing how his hair seems to blend in with the dark of the night, and his jewelry glistens like stars of their own. I keep my musings to myself, wondering how any view could be better than this one right now. The days pass as they normally do, some slow, some way too fast. So when this day comes, I should have expected it. But who can ever truly predict the end of the world? Oh no, it's happening! It's over for me, I just know it. Finn, you have to hold on! Bury me with my sunscreen so that I can rest in peace. You can't give up before we even start midterms! Oh, please. You're just as anxious as I am. He's got me there. That's not the point. We'll be fine in the end because... Failure's not an option. Yeah, we're gonna quit safe. Strong words from the woman who used to look like she was going to cry when she got a new text. Hey, I never cried. I'm just stressed. I said looked like. Yeah, well, so did you a couple minutes ago. Anyway, I have faith in us. I really think we'll be fine. Anxious and still trying to comfort me, like a living tripotent amino acid. I'm losing him. Quick, a distraction. Hey, Finn, wasn't there something you wanted to ask me before class? Huh? Oh, Alex. Yes? Come home with me tonight. What? We can study together. You'll come, right? Oh, of course, that's what you meant. What? Yeah, I'll come, sure. Great. I like it when you come hang out with me, you know? Well, where is this coming from? Why is this so sudden? Why am I being weird? Of course it's just to talk about studying, right? What if you didn't? What if it's kissing? Wait, do I want to kiss Finn? Since when do I have a crush on him? Finn chuckles and softly flicks my forehead, distracting me from whatever nonsense I was just thinking. Are you having a stroke or are you practicing for a mime routine? Neither! Or maybe it's just a bad thing to make me happy. No, of course not. Definitely just want to study. Mostly, anyway. Uh-huh. Well, see you later then. See you. I need to calm down. It's just a little hard when I keep thinking about him in the middle of my classes. Jeez. It's quiet even in the apartments now because of midterms. Hope Finn isn't too stressed. Alex. Whoa, hi. Come in, come in. He ushers me in and sits me down before I even have a chance to really greet him. Why is he being so friendly for? He was stressed just this morning. Oh, what's that smell? Something distractingly delicious gifts the air around his apartment. The oven-kissed scent of rich chocolate and vanilla. Huh? Oh, I made cookies. They're vegan, so it should be fine if you have diet restrictions or anything. That's so cute! It really is cute. They smell amazing. Mm-hmm. That's strange, though. You didn't smell them from outside? I didn't. I only smelled them after I came in. I see. Why? Was I supposed to? No, it's just there's a neighbor who always seems to know when I'm baking. I figured he could smell it. Maybe he has really a strong sense of smell. I hope so. Hope so. I swear he knows before I even put it in the oven. Maybe I'm being watched. That'd be creepy. Yeah, I guess that means I shouldn't do anything incriminating with you. Huh? Anyway. You can have as many cookies as you like. Doesn't matter to me. Really? Thanks. This study session isn't starting quite what I expected, but it's nice just to talk like this. I eat a cat-shaped cookie as I lay out my textbooks and notes. There's so much to do, I wonder how long it'll take to review everything. My focus goes in and out when Finn sits beside me. I tell myself I'm checking up on him, but I'm really just looking at his concentrated face. We don't really talk at all. It's completely different from our usual sessions. Oh well, it's still nice to study together like this, even though my phone remains the ominous threat that it is. Hours pass before I know it, when Finn suddenly groans and stretches. Finn? I think we've done enough for today. We've done all we could. Oh, I didn't realize it was so late already. Sorry. No, it's fine. I'm glad. Glad? Oh, I just meant... Yes? It went well, right? The study session, I mean. What's gotten into him? It did. Why? I kind of wanted to redo from before when I yelled at you. Oh, when he snapped at me for using my phone when I was getting bombarded by my parents. Has he felt guilty about it the whole time? Thanks, Finn. It went great. Is that what the cookies were for? What? No. Aw, but they were so cute. I was honored you baked me cookies. I just happened to make them, and you just happened to be here. So you just like baking cookies, because I didn't see you eat a single one. Baking is good for stress and stuff. Is that so? Does that mean I can join you for baking next time? Don't taunt. He says something so quietly I can't catch it. Huh? What was it? I said, don't taunt. Sorry. It's strange that I'm laughing even though midterms are tomorrow. I cling to this feeling, hoping to bring it with me when I go to bed so that I can start to have it in the morning. Blah, 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 blah. You said it. I feel like I just ran a marathon. I feel like I just got attacked by otherworldly forces without my trusty vampire steed. That's certainly one way to describe it. At least it's done. We crossed the finish line. You crossed it. I'm sure you defeated your enemy too. Maybe. We'll have to see our test scores. I'm just glad it's over. Which means it's time to get back to business. Are you talking about, you know? You're coming, right? Finn's light-hearted smile brightens my own. He seems geared up to go on our next trespassing adventure. It's kind of cute. Of course. Where to next? Not so loud. Come here. He leads me to the corner of the classroom and leans in. He is really close. You're making me nervous. Is it super dangerous or something? An amusement park. An actual abandoned amusement park? The kind with rides and cotton candy? Even better. Rusty tracks and funnel cake mold. Gross. I'm just kidding. The most you could find is probably toxic waste. You're still joking, aren't you? Definitely. See you tonight? I'm coming. Finn's smile looks overly soft when he looks down at me. His hand pats my head affectionately, and I can't help but feel like some kind of puppy. Cool. Cool. He leaves first, leaving me way too flustered for someone who just talking with a friend. I go home and make sure to grab shoes I wouldn't mind stepping in funnel cake mold with. Aww. Not that one. The third latte, pitcher down, with the red cup. Do you think it would look nice? Is that supposed to be a dog? It's an elephant. I thought it was a rabbit. Oh yeah, I could see it. It's the ears. You guys, just when the world needed Alex the most, she vanished. No, I'm right here. Huh? How long have you been standing there? Alex? Not long, a minute or so. You all just seemed so deep in your conversation that I didn't want to interrupt. That was not a real conversation. It was supposed to be. Anyway, ready to get started? Yeah, what were they talking about? Paxton was showing us latte art on some girl's cafe page. Yeah, of a rabbit. It was definitely an elephant, you guys. You make latte art, Paxton? It's just an interest. I work in a cafe, after all. Must be nice that your interests align. I suppose. I have an interest that we all follow right now. Anyway, we're all here, so good. This way. Finn grabs my hand and starts running off before I have the chance to ask his plan. I don't expect it, but neither do Paxton or Xenia based on their shocked faces. Finn? He just shoots me a small smile before slowing down as we approach the roller coaster. And here's where I want to start. He lets go of my hand and looks up the beginning of the tracks, spiraling and rusty like a beaten ancient nail from a world of giants. You want to climb these? Jeez, you don't have to run. What the hell is this? Whoa, it's still standing. Are you serious, Finn? The tracks? Would I be here if I wasn't? I think I'll pass. I don't have the luck stat for this. Yeah, I'm with whatever Paxton just said, and you, Alex? Well... Finn looks directly at me, determination in his gaze. I shouldn't leave him to go alone. I'll go with you, Finn. I knew I could count on you. Well, be careful, you two. I want to check out the stalls. Yes, we're going to keep exploring here. On the ground. Away from the tracks. Okay, we will see you soon. Finn leads the way, one step at a time, following the small sloped hills as we pass under the shadows of the tracks. He chooses a track part that curves upwards instead of spiraling, and we start climbing. It's thrilling. I can already see how the stars of the night cast an ethereal shine on the Ferris wheel that sits not too far away. I bet the view further up is going to be amazing, if we make it there anyways. I watch his back and hope to find it reassuring, but I can't help but notice how my steps are not as confident and my hands are not as steady. These tracks don't look like they can carry bodies, let alone a speeding cart full of them. Am I nervous or excited? My phone surprised me. I'm getting distracted. I need to be careful. What if I miss a step? Alex, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Finn stops at the top of one of the flatter dips and turns to face me. What's with that concerned look? If you say so. Pull yourself together, Alex. Here, take my hand. Let's climb this part together. Oh, okay. I'm not sure this will actually help, but I guess it's fine. It's the second time he's taken my hand tonight, and it doesn't make me feel any less nervous. We climb the tracks slowly, even though my cold fingers keep shaking in his. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. These gaps sure are big. Huh? Why'd you stop? Alex. Yes? You're still shaking. It's dangerous if you slip and cut yourself here. It's really rusted. Oh, sorry, maybe I'm just cold. Hey, Alex, come here. What? Finn's hand covers both of mine. They're not much warmer, but it's a start. But then he leads in. And kisses me. Huh? What? Finn's mouth is like frosted tulips against my own. Soft and gentle, yet bitten by cold. It's only his breath of heated sugar that sends warmth straight from my lips to his cheeks. To my cheeks. I know it must have only been a moment, but it feels like a lifetime. He pulls away and I don't know what to think or feel. Huh? What was that for? What are you... You should see your face right now. Because you kissed me! Yeah, but at least you're not shaking anymore. What? Oh. He's right, I'm not. Come on, we're almost done with our climb. Okay. It's all I can manage to say as we finish the climb. Now that I remembered it well, my mind is elsewhere, and I'm still in a daze, even when we meet back up with Zania and Paxton. As if nothing ever happened, but who forgets a kiss like that? Alone together, under the stars? Don't freak out. I'm dropping out! Don't freak out, whatever you do. Don't you dare! Your parents would kill you! But if I fail my midterms, my life is over. We'll figure something out. We still have half the semester. My GPA. What's the point? Oh no, I'm freaking out. Just check the grade. You can do it. It's, 90. This is the lowest grade I've gotten in a while. Maybe I should be going out less and focusing on studying, but I was so miserable then. A 90? Okay. Well, a 90 isn't really a bad grade, is it? I've never... She's too good. I can work with this. Besides, if I went out less, my social life would be over. Again, no more late night adventures and shenanigans with Zania, Paxton, and Finn. Finn, the last time we went out, he and I don't even know how to face him properly. Alex. The devil hears my thoughts. Alex. Hello, Finn. I got my test scores back. I got a C. Oh no. Finn. I didn't think I was going to pass at all. Finn is positively beaming, and I stare at him in shock, even as he pats my head again. It's all thanks to you. You're the best study partner ever. What? Congratulations. You know what this means? We should celebrate. Celebrate? I found a new place for us. Already? Naturally. Are you busy tomorrow night? No, I'll come. See ya, lab partner. I'm a total idiot for ever believing nervous around Finn. He's still patting me like a pet dog. Yeah, I'm the one being awkward. Maybe the kiss really didn't mean anything. Or maybe I imagined it ever happening. So frustrating. I push it in the back of my mind, where I hope I can forget it ever happened. And then I hope it doesn't reappear in my dreams. No way! I think I remember something so awkward. Go through the logs. This where you'll upload a weird Halloween selfie. It looked like a goose face or whatever it's called. Why would I do something like that? Alex, tell Paxton he's imagining things. Sorry, I zoned out. What's going on? Zania doesn't remember when she uploaded some blurry Halloween selfie to the group chat. Yeah, 'cause it didn't happen. Pics or it didn't happen, huh? I bet I could find it. Halloween selfie? Zania, you like to dress up? What? No, of course not. I just used to get bored, that's all. Cute. I'd love to see that someday. Honestly, I'd follow any picture account you had. Alright, thanks. Anyway, where in the world is Finn? The main doors to the mansion bang before slowly opening. Once again, the devil somehow knows my thoughts. Finn's there, brushing dust off his hands, and incredibly late. You were supposed to be here about 30 minutes ago, Finn. Jeez. Sorry. Did you get lost? Nah. Well, what happened? The oven took much longer than I thought to clean. Had to wait. Thanks for waiting. Let's go. Good idea. He shoots me a smile, completely oblivious to the death glare Zania is shooting him. The place is so old that there's no avoiding the draft. It's like a chill is purposely wired through. Looks like we're not the first ones here. Look at this graffiti. Well, this is near the university. It's so dusty. You think a place like this was really remote. I'm trying to look around, but it's hard to concentrate. Alex, pshh. Why are we whispering? He waves me over without explanation, pointing at the sturdiest looking stairs I've seen thus far. We go up. Finn? Don't worry, it's sturdy. How can you even tell? There was no sagging on the wood, and there are support beams under the stairs. Oh, really? Or here. Oh, wow, it's the roof. We look out over the roof, still beautiful even though it has holes. Gotta be careful with roofs. They're usually some of the first parts to go. You look and feel for cracks and holes. Leaks are a dead giveaway for damage. Huh? Noted. You're always giving me good advice, Finn. Are you cold? Oh, it's fine. It's not. Finn, I'm okay, really. Just take it. Oh, it is so cute. He drapes his jacket gently over my shoulders, and I exhale once I feel how much warmer it is. It even smells like Finn, which shouldn't be a surprise, but still makes me feel strange. What about you? There we go. What about me? I mean, aren't you cold? Nah, I'm fine. Doesn't matter. Why wouldn't that matter, Finn? Can't bring myself to argue with him when he looks at me like that. Instead, my head focuses on disagreeing with the butterflies in my chest. An excited shout from Paxton draws our attention. We hurriedly return from the roof with Finn leading the way. In a way, I'm glad for it. I don't want him to notice how cozy I feel in his jacket. Wow, there's a bunch of books hidden here in the sofa. Gross. Hold on, I'll take some pictures. Oh, that plank you put your tripod on looks like it's sagging. Whoa, thanks, I could have been bad. There we go, perfect. At least we found something. Why did you look at the sofa anyway? I ran out of options. I would love some soap and sink though. Yeah, I think we're done here. Let's go. Yeah, let's pack it up. Right behind you. Alex. Yeah? Tomorrow after class, can you go on a walk with me, please? Oh, sure. I'm not sure why Finn asked me to walk with him. He looks so serious. I wish I knew what to say. This crush is getting out of control. Finn, are you alright? Not really. What's wrong? This is awkward, but... You know I care about you, right? And I care about you, but what's this about? I feel like we're going to keep doing all this dangerous stuff together, that I should be upfront about something. Paxton and Zinnia already know, but... Are you sick? My stomach flips. I wasn't expecting this at all, but if Finn wants to open up to me, I would never complain about it. A bit. Is it okay if I tell you something heavy? Yeah, that's totally fine. He gives me a faint smile at my response and gently lifts the side of my lip with a teasing finger. Don't frown too much, it makes it harder. I'm just trying to take you seriously. He chuckles at that. I know, thank you. Finn finally gets serious again and takes a deep breath before starting. Before I came here, I wasn't in a good place mentally. I was lost, depressed, and suicidal. My boyfriend of many years and I broke up right before I moved here on top of it. I am so sorry, Finn. And the thing is, I still am all of those things. I manage a lot better these days, but that's all it is, managing. He pauses after his confession. I could see in his eyes that his thoughts on the matter are bittersweet. They see something I can't. But he doesn't linger. Finn looks directly at me, maybe even through me. And I know that he sees everything as it is now in the present. I'm here for you, Finn. I know you are, and that means the world to me because I like you. What? I mean, I like you too. Where's this coming from? For a moment I thought he was saying something else. As more than a friend, and I'm happy that I can like you because I was so sure that part of me was broken, Alex. My brain feels like it's short-circuiting. I'm so thrown off that the first thing out of my mouth is a diversion from admitting that a confession ever happened. Wow, was your ex not a good person? He shakes his head at that and gives a self-deprecating laugh that breaks my heart. No, it wasn't like that. I was in a very bad place at the time and my ex couldn't deal with me. It wasn't his fault and I've never wanted to drag someone down with me. Especially someone I cared so much about. But he left for his own sanity, which was for the best. I never blame him for leaving no matter how much it hurt me. Will you come in? Oh, yeah. I know I should say something about his confession, but my heart is pounding so much that I can't think clearly. He just told me something so personal and then told me he liked me. What am I supposed to do here? No one's perfect. We all have our baggage. What? Shit. Eek! When we enter, there's some sort of animal driving around Finn's room. What is that? Close the door, will you? It's alright. I do as he says. But why is he so calm? He runs to the kitchen and returns with a carrot, which doesn't make the situation any less bizarre. Come here, Cerberus. You made a mess. The running animal leaps into Finn's outstretched arms. It's gonna be a bunny, isn't it? Oh my god, it's a bunny! It's vampires and bunnies. He's so cute. Okay. And it's the most adorable rabbit I've ever seen. I stare in awe. You met Cerberus. Von Fluffykins. Oh, that's so cute. I stare in awe at the purring bunny that so clearly knows Finn and looks like it too. I can't believe it has built-in eyeliner. That's a really good picture of him. It looks a lot different than the other art. I wonder if they had different artists to work on it. You have a pet bunny? Huh? No, I mean Cerberus von Fluffykins must have escaped. He's not really a pet. Sure. Cerberus von Fluffykins? Finn definitely named it, and it's definitely his. I saved him, nursing him back to health. He looks pretty healthy to me. Well, I'm just making sure. It's not a big deal. He's not. Anyway, Alex, you'll keep this a secret, right? Right. They charge you for keeping animals here. Of course I will. Thank you. Finn continues feeding Cerberus, the softest expression I've ever seen on him in a long time. Cerberus looks so comfortable in his arms. He's sincere when he wants to be. His actions tell me how he feels all the time now that I think about it. Finn's been honest with me, and I should do the same. Finn, I like you too. I can't get over his house. What is this? I guess we didn't know how the other felt after all. Finn looks at me in shock, and it only makes me regret not saying anything. Cerberus jumps out of his arms, the moment seeming to bring him back to his senses. You do? I'm sorry I didn't say so earlier. I think I've liked you for a while, and I honestly would really like to learn more about you. Oh. So what now? How about you stay the night? What? I mean, just to talk. You're gonna give me a heart attack. Why, disappointed? You're teasing me when I'm being serious. What? I can't tease my future girlfriend. Girlfriend? So cute. Finn's teasing smirk disappears as he leans closer, looking at me with a completely earnest expression. Alex. He gently takes my hand in his and lifts them to his cheeks. You're burning up, Finn. I just wanted you to know how serious I am right now, even though I'm always teasing you and messing with you. Will you go out with me? You could say no, of course, but I'd prefer if you didn't. I know I'm far from perfect, but I really like to try with you. When I look back into Finn's blue eyes, I can see that I'm smiling. It's like they're the ocean waters themselves, and reflecting a calm back into my heart. It's a calm that makes it as easy as breathing to respond, all my troubles bobbing away at their ocean waves. How can I possibly say no? Oh, it is so cute. I'm gonna cry. After playing with Cerberus for a while, we ended up in his bed without talking about anything specific. The weather, classes, our adventures, all of those things that seemed so ordinary now felt so precious. Do you think this all started because I wanted to escape my parents and do something new? Finn, are you awake? I guess not. Good night. I don't really know if it's too sudden or fleeting, but I like Finn. It's nice to feel wanted, to have fun, to have friends, to have a boyfriend. Maybe my parents wouldn't approve of a trespassing vampire boyfriend, but I don't care, do I? Alex. Finn? Alex. He's sleep-talking. Good night, Finn. Good night, Cerberus von Fluffykins. Chirr. With that, I feel myself drifting off, my hands warm in Finn's. I've never felt so relaxed and so happy. Oh, it's so cute. It's not over, but it's so cute. They're adorable. Okay, whew. If he dies or something, I'm really gonna, bawl. The next place we go to is a bit more dangerous. The abandoned sanitarium. Looks like it'll collapse at any time. And we're walking slowly up the stairs, but... Alright, I'm done, I can't. Paxton? I mean, you all can keep going if you want. If anything happens, it'll be good to have somebody on standby, alright? You can count on me. If you say so. If something looks dangerous, you can definitely give your opinion, you know. Yeah, sorry. It's alright. We'll see you soon, Paxton. Stay safe. Yeah, yell if you need us, or maybe not. I'm scared it'll collapse the whole place. Not helping. Let's keep moving. The next flight of stairs is worse than the last. Every plank looks unstable, like the air itself weighs too much and creaks before we even walk. I think this is where I stop too. I can't risk me or my camera. Are you sure? There's not much left, Zinnia. The top looks so promising. You're awfully excited about this. He never looks worried about the danger. After knowing his history, it's a bit more concerning. Of course I am. Don't drag Alex into your nonsense. Come on, guys, let's stop here. No way. It's okay, I'll look out for him. Alex, fine, if you insist. If you two lovebirds die, I'm gonna kill you. Lovebirds? She doesn't respond, simply rolls her eyes and waves us off. Are we really that obvious? See ya. I'm trying to copy Finn's steps as much as I can. Skip that plank, careful and gentle step on. Ah! Alex! Finn rushes to catch me right after a step gives under. Ow. Alex, are you okay? He sits me down part way up the stairs and I realize I can't breathe. I can't even speak. It's okay. Just relax. I'm here. Finn pats my head affectionately, letting his fingers thread through my hair until I finally feel my lungs working again. That scared me. I know. He gently pulls my leg on top of his, inspecting it. Oh, ow. You scraped your leg. I don't feel so good. Did I almost die? Nah, of course not. I've already broken fingers doing this stuff. A scrape is nothing. You're lucky. Broken fingers? Sure, but I've broken more than outside of venturing. When I was at the height of my depression, I'm sure I broke my arm, my leg. I failed a lot, so nothing quite was enough to kill me. What? What is he saying to me right now? And so casually. It's like he doesn't even care about his attempts. Is that supposed to make me feel better? Yes. Is it working? No, Finn, it's not working. You're doing an awful job. I'm sorry. And he's just laughing it off. Let's go back down. I think that's enough for tonight. Yeah, I think so. We retrace our steps and meet up with Zinnia and Paxton back on the first floor. No one is very enthused when they see me limping. Alex, what happened? You're bleeding. Finn! Uh-oh, Zinnia looks pretty mad. She's alright, it's just a scrape. Yeah, I'm alright, it just stings a bit. That's not the point. Exactly, Finn, you're the one with experience. This is your fault. I told you not to keep going, and look what happened. We really need to treat that to make sure you don't get infected, Alex. Oh yeah, we should. Right, let's go. We don't have time to talk about this. They were pretty harsh. Nah. They were. Zinnia didn't need to talk to you like that. Maybe. Should I talk to them about it? Let's just go. It's an awkward time back. I get patched up by Zinnia and offer to walk Finn back to his dorm, but he denies me. No matter what I do, Finn doesn't talk to me. With a hurt leg, I go back to my dorm to sleep. It's not supposed to be a long walk, but each step is more painful than the last. Scratchy echoes suggest something else staggering footsteps are behind me. Even though I know I'm alone, there's only my shadow, limping behind me like a hunting monster under glowing street lamps in a gray sky. Damn. Bzz. What time is it? Where's my phone vibrating? Finn? Why is he vague texting me at midnight? Do I want to meet him for another trespass? Just the two of us? Now? It's kind of like an illegal date. Can't say I've ever done that before. Well, my leg is better, but how safe is it? Not too old a building, huh? I haven't seen him much outside of class after last time. I miss him. Alright, I'll get ready and meet you there. I miss you too. There he is, Finn. He already picking the lock to get us in. I don't know he should do that. He could do that. I shouldn't be as impressed as I am. I'm pretty sure that's super illegal. Oh well. I'm too happy to see him again to really care right now. Finn! Hey. Huh? Just a hey? It's great to see you again. Yeah. It's a nice mansion. Got it. The lock snaps and Finn finally turns to face me, a damning smile on his face. Alex. What? I'm really glad you came. Oh, really? I missed you. A lot. I was losing it. I even forgot to put on my eyeliner yesterday. Is that so? Mm-hmm. He laces his fingers through mine and brings my hand to his lips for a gentle kiss. That's far more princely than it ever has any right to be. What? Wanna hold hands? I'm the one losing my mind. He's unbearably handsome. With the way he's looking at me, I feel like I'm a teenager right now. Sure. Let's go. We walk inside, and he was right. The first floor is incredibly stable. The mansion couldn't have been abandoned long ago. Even the mildew isn't that strong. Finn leads me around the places as my loving guide who won't let go of my hand even when it's inconvenient. It's said this place was passed down generation by generation, only forfeited by delinquent grandchildren who spend all their inheritance when in unspeakable debt. That sounds like the setup of a crime drama show. Then I guess you'd be pleased to know the family is full of wine tycoons. Oh, scandalous. Very. There are rumors that there were even punishments carried out in this very building to those who fell out of their favor. Like? I make a gesture, dragging my thumb across my neck, and Finn laughs. More like... Fingers move to the side of my neck before tickling it. His flirty smile contagious if it wasn't already laughing. Hey, stop it before I tickle you back. Oh yeah, try it. I warned you. I move to carry out my threat, but Finn snatches my free hand in his, pulling me forward into his chest. That's cheating. Tell me I'm cheating. It's like I'm admitting I won. It is not. I'm simply recognizing your abhorrent conduct. Uh-huh. Since I won, can I have my prize now? Since when was this a competition? What prize? My kiss. What? Not gonna give me one? You... Alright, so maybe he has one because there's nothing more I want to do right now than to kiss him. He smirks down at me, but I give into it, leaning up and planting a soft kiss on his lips. You're blushing after all that smack talk? I am not. Anyway, I should show you more. Hey, yeah. Or sorry, hee. Yeah, do you think there's a wine cellar here? Good point. Let's start with the basement. Finn takes me to the basement, testing out the stairs and staying ahead of me. When we make it down, it's hard to see anything at all in the darkness. I'm glad for flashlights. This place is so cool. Pfft. What? Of course you'd like it. Do you want to live in a dark and broody vampire mansion like this? That's a bit much, but what? I wouldn't mind if it was with you. Huh? There's still a few bottles here. Take a picture. How about I hold it and you take the shot? Sure. Finn gingerly takes one of the dusty bottles off the rack and tilts it back. Mind me chugging. These are gonna come out so good. Nice. Shall I pour you a glass of our fine Chardonnay, ma'am? Finn grins at me as he takes on a terrible impersonation of aristocratic butler. Absolutely not, sir. Your moldy wine does not suit my palate. Apologies for my insolence. He returns the bottle so I can take one more picture, and we go back to the first floor. Still laughing, still holding hands. Next floor? Sure. I think there should be bedrooms here. Finn, you've really researched this place, huh? No more than usual. How much is usual? Well, I usually read up on the history of wherever we're going and the surrounding places. What? But you've never said this much before we've been out. Yeah, 'cause no one asked. Well, I didn't ask 'cause I didn't know. Fair enough. You'll have to tell me everything from now on, okay? Sure, if you want. And I bet Tania and Paxton would love to know too. Maybe. You say maybe, but you never even mentioned it to them? I think I tried once. Really? Did something happen? Yeah, it never sent. I think my connection went out. Don't pinch me, I'm kidding. Finn eagerly leads me up the stairs. It's not as stable looking as the first floor, but there's not much to see either. Seems they didn't use the bedrooms much. Do you say that because of the doors? So you noticed them too. Yeah, the doorknobs aren't as worn as the first floors. I guess the kids didn't really stay here. I wonder why. We go to the third floor, but it's even worse than the second. Noticeably so. I hesitate when we arrive and Finn lets go of my hand so easily that it kind of hurts. Take your time and be careful. I'll go first. Alright, you too. Finn doesn't agree to my request, but I slowly walk along the edges of the floor behind him. Maybe it's my fear, but we sure feel far apart now. A small drop calls my attention and I freeze. Looking up to the roof, it's not leaking in one spot, but several. Finn? Want to go up to the roof on our last stop? Finn, look up! It has a bunch of leaks! Finn peers around the roof for a moment, but my stomach flips when he doesn't look deterred in the least. We can just go up the windows walk. It's leaking, but otherwise it looks like it's held up pretty well. I really don't feel safe. As if on cue, I feel a distant sting in my leg reminiscent of the other time I was unsure. Are you sure? I'm gonna save. I feel like this is gonna be like one of us is gonna die and it's gonna be my fault. Are you sure? It's probably fine. The view is going to be amazing. I really wanted to see it with you. I'm sorry, I can't. I have a really bad feeling about this. Alright. Well, I'll go first to make sure it's safe, okay? That doesn't sound like a good idea either. Just stay here, will you? I'll go check out for us. Finn. It's pointless trying to talk him out of it. My protests become white noise to Finn's curiosity. as forgotten as the spiderwebs that do nothing to deter him. Cautiously, I follow and watch him go up the widow's walk. Praying nothing happens. From the bottom of the steps, I can see his legs carefully shifting around. It's beautiful up here. I'm sure it is. I'm gonna get a bit closer, hold on. What? Finn, wait! I scream before he does. Finn! Finn's shoe falls with a deafening thud nearby, sending up dust before the floorboards it fell on cracks. He's halfway through the ceiling, hanging onto a support beam that can't do the one job it's supposed to. Finn is gonna fall, and it won't just be through the third floor. Hold on, Finn. Oh my god, please don't let go. I don't think I can hold on for much longer. I'll call for help. Alright, I open my phone to call 911, but I hear the beam crack a little more, and just more tiles on the roof fall through. They'll never get here in time. I have to at least try to help him. Finn, I'm coming to get you. It's too dangerous. I don't care. A panicked voice that doesn't feel like my own shouts at him. I hurried up the short stairs to the widow's walk, watching every step I take like Finn's life depends on it. Because it does. Don't move, Finn. Finn's teachings come to me in a blur. That step doesn't look safe. My feet shuffle and distribute my weight evenly. I look forward and avoid everything damaged. I don't have time to tremble, but my hands shake anyway when I finally reach him. I want you to take my hand, Finn. Thank you. I reach for him, crawling on my knees and reaching both hands out to his. He gathers himself for a moment. There's only one chance. If I don't help him... We're gonna save him again. If I don't help him, if I don't save him now, I'll never see him again. Finn takes a deep breath before jumping for me and letting go of the beam. The movement is enough to send the support beam screeching down in a cloudy abyss of dust. I've got you. As the new support beam, I fear I can't help him either. Finn is heavy, too heavy, and I desperately tug him towards me until me and my limbs are screaming from the pain. What's left of the widow's walk floor creaks around me as I shift my left knee away to see the spot where I was nearly collapsing. I almost just fell with him. I don't have time to panic. Finally, miraculously, after one last tug, I pull him onto the stairs and into the safety of my arms that I definitely can't feel anymore. Let's get out of here! I loop his arms around my shoulder for support as we leave the rooftop, not too far behind us. I can hear more cracks as if they're chasing us. Will any of these steps be our last? It's only 2 mostly solid steps onto the 3rd floor until we collapse, both out of breath and in shock. I should take up weightlifting. I can't tell if I'm alive yet. Finn, as absolutely exhilarating as that was, I never, ever want to do it again. It's the first time I've ever been so angry at Finn, but it's also the first time I've ever been so scared. I know. Finn's voice cracks, and I look over to see his bruised and shivering hand reaching to brush away a tear I didn't know I had. I see them rolling down into his cheek as if he's taking them from me. Alex, I'm so sorry. I'm an idiot. I was being stupid and almost got you hurt because I didn't listen to you. I drag you out here in the middle of the night like an asshole and almost get you hurt, and that's the worst thing I can imagine. I don't ever care if I die, but I'd never forgive myself if you did. Alex, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Finn, stop! No, I can't. I'm so sorry. If I died, I'd be fine, but you're beautiful and amazing, and I... No, stop. How dare you? Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I don't even deserve to praise you after tonight. Not that, Finn. How dare you talk about the person I love like this? What? How can you still want to be with me after tonight? I know he's heard it all before, but I have to tell him. The thing I want the most is for you to value your life as I do. I don't know if I can do that, Alex. I squeeze his hands in mine, and he squeezes back if I'm a lifeline. He's hurting so much, and I can't fix that, but at the very least... I know, Finn, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going anywhere, okay? I'm going to be here the whole time, even when you're being stupid. Alex... And I don't care. I can't if you died. Sorry, I can't if you died. I feel like I died with you. I was so worried, Finn. I can't hold my tears back anymore. Finn almost died right in front of me, and I still feel like he could fall away at any moment. I'm desperately holding onto his hands as if he's still on that support beam. I can feel every painful breath in my chest. Alex, you have to know I'm still going to want to do dangerous places and be a pain in the ass. Sure, that's who you are, but... He pulls my aching body closer, despite his own obvious exhaustion. His arm hugs me against his chest, and he buries his face in my shoulder. But I really like you, too, and I appreciate you. I'm sorry if that's not obvious. You saved my life. And maybe I should care about that more, but you save my life every day in a way, you know? You were brilliant today, and I'll never forget what you did for me. Just please be careful from now on. I will. You've become an amazing partner in crime. He pulls away and pats my head with a smile. His hand is heavy. As your partner in crime, I demand you listen to me when I say something is too risky. Yeah. I don't know what else to say to his soft affirmation. Instead, I lean in and kiss my idiot boyfriend, feeling closer to him than I ever have before, even though in an instant he was almost just taken away. Damn. Finn ended up having to go to the hospital for 2 fractured fingers, a lucky break from a snapped neck. He told the doctors he slammed his hand in a door, and it wasn't long until rumors circulated about the return of ghosts of people wronged by wine tycoons breaking roofs. Finn ended up telling Zinnia and Paxton about what happened on his own, but luckily I wasn't there for that conversation. They seemed to calm down as finals have approached, but none of us have been out exploring since. Oh. Hey, what are you doing here, silly? Churr. Cerberus von Fluffykins sometimes stays with me despite the danger of sneaking him over. I think Finn realized how much I love his little goth friend. I'm honored he trusts me with him. Churr. Oops, you're right. Time for class. Choo. Hey, Alex. Good morning. Are you ready for final lab? Mm-hmm. Oh, your little finger caster's finally off? Yeah. Ow, what? One-word responses mean you want to be pinched. No. Ow, okay, sorry. Silly. Hey, Alex, do you want to do something fun tonight and not life-threatening, I mean? Oh, of course, if you're interested. What is it? I'll talk to you about it later. Meet me at my apartment after your last class. Sure thing. Why is he being vague again? Suspicious. I open my mouth to ask him for a little more detail, but Finn bops me on the nose before walking off to our station. I huff, but I can't even get mad at him. Our final lab class is a huge success. Between Finn's attention to detail and my meticulous notes, I can't have asked for a better partner, even if he wasn't my boyfriend. I have no doubt we'll get an A. Finn, I brought you-know-who. So you did. Were you followed? No, I wasn't. Are you sure? Absolutely. Then who's that behind you? What? Haha, you actually looked. Hey! I'll take Cerberus now, thanks. I can't help but smile through my defeated sigh as I close the door to give us privacy. All right, Mr. Vampire, what is the secret event you couldn't tell me about in class? Right, I wanted to invite you to a party. Oh, a party? They're not my scene, but I make an exception if you promise to go with me and stick with me the whole time. That sounds fun, but what's the catch? Why were you being so shady about it? Well, it's a goth party. Goth? It's a dress-up party? Sort of. Half the people there will be actual goths, but anyone could come. I did say I wanted to get to know him better. Sure, but I don't know if I have the right clothes for this. I know, I have stuff for you to try on here. Letting me into your infamous closet cave, huh? Anything for you. Let's see what we have here then. I'm sure something will fit. Doubtful. Just in case I'm not as built as Paxton doesn't mean I'm scrawny. That's not what I meant. Yeah? Then what did you mean? That surely I can make something look acceptable. I think you look acceptable in anything. No way. Yep. Nuh-uh. I have to put an effort into my outfits to look good. And I'm saying it's unfair because you'll look good no matter what. You're being ridiculous. Not as ridiculous as you're implying I'm scrawny. I'm telling you I didn't. Well, I should make sure to prove it. What are you? Finn flashes me a grin, my only warning before he lifts me easily off the ground. Okay, I get it, not scrawny. Do you? Yes, now put me down. Nah. You can still see my closet, right? Keep looking. We're gonna go for a one-size look. Maybe use the t-shirt as a dress. What? Fine. Awkwardly, I let Finn keep lifting me while I shuffle through his closet. Everything is black, even his socks. He has way more tank tops than I thought he did, which was none. Exactly what does he wear these? Oh, I found exactly what I'm going to wear. It's not a flashy top, but it looks cute as a dress or tucked into pants. I pull it out and show Finn. Nice choice. Okay, you're heavy. Putting you down now. What happened to comparing yourself to Paxton? Won't happen again, I can assure you, alright? Is it okay if I pick out your jewelry for you? Oh, sure. Finn nods and opens up a small case of jewelry, far more than the selection he usually wears. Wow, I didn't know you had so much. It's a long-time collection. I don't like looking at it for a lot of them. I don't like looking at them. What? I don't like looking at a lot of them anymore. There we go. Why's that? Well, honestly, a lot of them were gifts and a bit painful to look at, but... Finn smiles and pulls out a sparkling pair of earrings, holding them next to my face. I guess I don't mind anymore. Will you wear these? Oh, they're gorgeous. Yeah, I want you to have them, actually. What? Are you sure? I am. They suit you. It'll make me a lot happier to see you enjoying them than stuffing them away to rot. Well, if you say so, thank you. I take them gingerly. I just know I'll treasure these for a long time. Is this everything then? Or are you going to do my makeup too? I am. What? Come sit on my bed. I already have my makeup bag out. Really? Of course. What about your chair? Nah, this is comfier. Alright. I sit on the bed and sure enough, his makeup supplies are ready and waiting for me. I've never seen him put on makeup before. I wonder what he'll look like without it. See that bottle on your left? It's moisturizer and primer. You can go ahead and put that on. This is an expensive brand. Mm-hmm. The power of off-season clearance sales. Geez, I feel like this party's gonna be the big deal already. I put on the moisturizer and watch Finn as he checks over his extremely brand name possessions. Oh, this feels great, actually. Now, look up a bit and just relax, okay? It won't take long. If you say so. I do as he says. Stanley peeks at him, pulling out black brushes. Of course, they're black. And dabbing them across different shades of foundation. I didn't know you did a full routine every day. Nah, special occasions. I haven't even used this set yet. It's brand new. He comes back into view, one gentle hand under my chin to tilt my face up as the other slowly brushes foundation across my skin. This is not what I was expecting. Finn's face is so close to mine now. His lips look really inviting, and his fingers feel like they're brushing teasingly against me. Why are you blushing? I am not. He swaps to the concealer, ever so feathered light, and before I know it, he's already moving away, finished with whatever he was doing before I was distracted. There we go. Now all that's left is some black lipstick if you want. Sure. I don't even know if I want some or not. All I know is that I didn't want to stop touching me. Cool. Finn dips his forefinger in a small jar before he's back in my space, even more than before. Be still. I want to tell him I have been, but I absolutely freeze up as Finn's knees push more and more over the edge of the bed. Until he's straddling me. I stare at his own lips. What? As his finger delicately swipes lipstick across mine. I think I'm going to explode. There we go, perfect. What was that? You're doing this on purpose. Am I? Definitely. Finn's knowing smirk is insufferable. He doesn't move even after he's done, and instead, he pulls me into an effortless kiss that makes us have to start the lipstick process all over again. Aw, it's cute. Dang, I thought we were going to change her makeup. Oh well. When we arrive to the party, I'm still shocked by the elaborate goth outfits despite the knowing the theme. Wow, everyone looks amazing. All the closet goths are out and about, I see. I recognize classmates here. Really? Whoop. Yeah, do you see that girl in the tall boots over there? Yeah. She's one of the people from the lab. Whoa, you're right. I didn't recognize her at all. Oh, look at that guy over there. Sweet plugs. I think I've seen him around. Those are enormous. Are his ears safe? They are. Already laughing at me. Nah, I'm having fun already. Me too. Oh, let me turn off the phone alerts. Are you sure? I'm glad I've gotten to the point where I don't feel the need to check every few minutes. But the notifications still make me nervous. I am. I want to give you my full attention. Exciting. Oh, hey, Finn. Two people I don't recognize come rushing to Finn. Huge smiles on their faces. I wonder where he knows them from. They're way too friendly just to be acquaintances. We weren't sure you were coming, but we're glad you did. Yeah, we were just talking about you. Oh, hey guys. Nice outfits. Thanks. Who's this? They notice me at his side and awkwardly give them a wave. Hello, I'm Alex. Nice to meet you. Oh, hi. Are you a biology major too? No, I'm actually in nursing. Oh, wow. That's hard, too. Good luck. I'm managing, thanks. So anyway, Finn, do you remember what the professor said about curving our grades? We have to tell you about this rumor we heard from the upperclassmen. My get-up is awkward enough, but I'm definitely third wheeling it right now. I have no idea what they're talking about. Guess I should let them catch up. I'll go get us drinks. Oh, all right. I leap quickly to the snack bar, and I'm pleasantly surprised by the selection. They even dyed the soda black. That's cute. I look over to watch Finn talking to the small group forming around them. Everyone looks so nice together. He really fits in here. With a smile, I find myself watching a little longer. A bit nostalgic and not wanting to interrupt. I'm really glad I met Finn and his friends. Our friends. I bet Sania and Paxton will look great in goth outfits, too. X. Huh? Alex. Finn, what are you doing here? You promised. Promised? You promised to stay by my side the whole time, remember? Aw, they're so cute! I love... Okay, see, I was bummed they didn't do the thing. So keep your end of the bargain. Finn sweeps me forward and I go tumbling into his arms. He laughs at my confusion, wrapping one arm around my waist and the other around tilting my chin up towards him. What are you doing in the middle of the party? Do I need more lipstick or something? Good question. He kisses my lips abruptly in front of everyone and I can feel my face burning. Is that answer good enough? No. No, it wasn't. Oh, really? Okay. I halfway expected it, but even if I did, I know I wouldn't have changed anything. He laughs again before planting yet another kiss to my lips. How about now? No, how about one more? Don't you dare! That's disappointing. I think people are staring. Let them. I'm here for you, remember? I was only trying to let your friends catch up with you. Don't care about that, so stay with me this time. Yeah, alright. It's so cute. I'm gonna cry. We ended up staying for hours at the party, just laughing and talking. His classmates and acquaintances aren't as intimidating as I thought. I even get along with many of them. It's funny, though, because even though we were mingling, I'm pretty sure Finn and I ended up talking to each other the most. It's hard to remember anything else. They're so cute. They're so cute. I'm exhausted. Me too. Thanks for lending me your clothes. Anytime. Finn checks on Cerberus, yawning before flopping down on his bed with closed eyes. He's still smiling. You're still smiling. Did you have a good time? I spent a long time there, I guess. Yeah, but you had a lot of fun, right? It wasn't terrible. I join him on the bed, and I see how much of an easy target he is. Payback time. I kiss his cheek. Startled, he opens his eyes again and stares up at me. Answer the question. What was the question? I was just asking if you had fun, silly. Well, yeah, kind of. Kind of. Finn gives a wary smile and reaches up to tuck a piece of hair behind my ear. Fingers lingering there long enough to lend me their heat. Honestly, the best part of tonight was knowing you were leaving with me. I kept thinking, wow, how lucky am I? What? I love you, Alex. Finn, do you want to stay the night again? I'd love to. Finn doesn't need to pull me into his arms. I readily join him, snuggling against his warm chest and feeling more excited, more relaxed than I have in a while. It's not until the next afternoon that I realize, for the first time, not only did I forget to check my phone, but that I also don't care. Aww. Vampire Goth Bride. It's so cute. Thank you for playing Enamored. This game was made for just a month. Oh, it's really good. Yeah. It was adorable. I loved it so much. Honestly, I did not expect to like this one as much as I did, so I'm really glad. Because I just see dating sim and I'm like, this is it, you know? But, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so happy we got to become Vampire Goth Bride. Alright, tomorrow we're playing a different dating sim and we're streaming, so if you're, this is coming up late, but it'll still be coming out today, so. I don't remember which game I'm going to play tomorrow, though, so. But anyways, that's a cute little. I love you guys. Enjoy the loving month, and I'll see you tomorrow.